Gill is in great form. I mean, that 100 by Virat Kohli tended to eclipse everything, but his 100 was sheer class, averaging 60 at the top of the order. 894 runs. If he gets to that 1,000 in under 25, he'll be the quickest. Playing 2 shots and the ball never came, and hitting the 3rd shot, he got bowled.
I think the England team used to open some windows just above the sight screen, Sonny. That's what I heard. I don't know if there's any truth in that rumour.
Just waiting for some disturbance in front of the side screen. This will be interesting because with Bolton Southey playing for the better part of the last 10-12 years, he didn't always get the new ball. Very different from Shipley already. And he loves playing in that area. We saw that against Sri Lanka as well. Give him a little bit of width and he's onto it in a flash.
Yes, he makes very good use of his height. Stands tall and punches the ball through the covers, either to the right of cover point or the left of cover point. This one, closes his wrists, and therefore it's gone a little to the right of that fielder.
Humble batsmanship. I'm not quite sure where that was intended to finish.
Well, we saw him get out in the match against Sri Lanka, caught at mid-on, because he tends to play the pull shot like Rohit Sharma does, off the front foot. And sometimes that can get you into trouble because your balance is not quite there, and you can see quite lucky to get that top edge. It'll be interesting to see if the New Zealand bowlers attempt the short ball.
And league.
Absolutely. Well, that's why.
Drives. Is there a more imperious shot? Wow. We've seen some really pretty boundaries today. 6 gone, 35 for no loss.
How often have we seen a bowler bowl 5 dot balls, and then off the last ball, this is what happens? What a lovely shot from the young man.
It's interesting, isn't it? With the cameras getting closer and closer, you realize how often the bat just moves in the hand a little bit. Oh, fairly wide.
He's good on that. And picking up length quickly, not quite timing it, but will still get the boundary.
Just in such good form, Shubman Gill. And that one perhaps hasn't come off as quickly as the previous two off the surface. Still enough time to hit it well in front of square.
Yes, it's one of his favorite shots. He backs himself with the cut and pull. I like that. Just a little swivel. Consecutive boundaries, and the 50 comes up for India.
Well, Blair Tickner, he'll learn pretty quickly. These guys on these surfaces in their own backyard. Into the surface, yes, but Ajit, as you mentioned, you really got to get it up around the throat. You're going to be into the surface and want to. He's just try to go back end of a length there, Tickner, and paid the price.
These two have settled down. So that one. Oh, that's a fine shot. Really good shot. Just offline, but Shubman Gill quick to pounce on it.
Maybe the first time Santa's given an opportunity. He said just offline. With 5 fielders in the ring now, there's always a gap to be found. And he's found it well.
Yes, excellent placement. Used the pace of the delivery. It was a little quicker. Oh, that's a fine shot. Good use of the feet. And then bangs it down the ground.
And worth the admission, Philo. This. Now, talk about exquisite confidence. Little shimmy down the pitch and gets there. Divine.
Down.
Goes over the top. Maybe not very intended, but gets the result he intended.
And see, this is a shot of a man fully in control of his batting. Somebody who is happy to go the aerial route and finding the positions as well away from the fielder. That's so important.
Much fuller and pays the price. Henry Shipley. 3 boundaries in that over so far.
Well, this is just a great shot from Shubman Gill. The first one probably a little bit of an inside edge. This one right off the middle of the bat, over mid-on. Some discussions going on. I wouldn't be surprised if mid-on goes back. As we say that, fine leg up into the circle. New Zealand going a little bit defensive now against these 2 aggressive players.
Fine leg in the circle, mid-on drops back.
Yes, Beastie.
2 in a different way when he came on or burst. Oh, missed chance. It's a tough one because I think he got an out.
From the center of the stumps, center of the gloves.
Oh, sounded good. And he gets there, gets to his half century in some style.
Shubman Gill getting another half century. It's a classy effort. This is a wonderful innings again. And he's somebody who's recognizing the need to up the scoring. So he's prepared to take the chances, prepared to hit the ball up in the air. The last couple of overs had been pretty quiet overs.
For Shubman Gill, just a solid shot in just erasing what happened in that over. Prior to that shot, came down the track, should have been out, but then gets to his 6th half century by hitting him over mid-wicket. And you're absolutely right, Grant, as we spoke off air, it seems as if he glides along very nicely. Top edge. Lovely shot, lovely, so quick on the pull. And possibly sometimes that's the best answer to a bowler.
Well, this didn't even look too short. It was 142 Ks. Lockie Ferguson, cross seamer, waist height, and that is so well put away and timed right in the gap. That front foot pull that he plays so well.
Michael Bracewell. Interesting to look at the signals.
Michael Bracewell, start of his over, putting himself under a little bit of pressure, just got the line slightly wrong. Shubman Gill just closes the face on that, gets enough bat on it.
Yes, Beastie. Yes, Beastie. Lovely that boy.
That he rethinks
Back period,
Lovely Beastie.
but he went in. And through the onside, just erring in length, erring a little too full. And he's in wonderful form, Gill.
I think that's when the runs have been scored more often than not. Every time the bowlers have been a little too full. It's a slow pitch. Every time into the pitch hasn't been that easy to score. Shubman Gill's a bit different, but this one's a little bit full. With leg side-ish. It's still a terrific shot, this.
Your thought? There is a no. He'll give you 3-4 overs. Always good when you've got an. I just think. Oh.
that question.
Just a little extra effort. They've only been. They'll find the gap again. He's just so pleasant. Both these players so pleasant to watch.
It's so easy on the eye, Shubman Gill. He's got that real regal element about him when he's in full flow. This again is a quality shot because he had to make the adjustment. He's played it with a loose bottom hand, didn't try and hit it too hard, very controlled, which you want on a surface like this.
"34 years.
Down, Beastie.
Oh, too short. Too short. For a set batsman, that was almost too easy. Gets into the 90s, Shubman Gill.
Yes, and that's the beauty about his batting when he's played Santner. He's not committed himself. He's fractionally short. He's prepared to pull it every now and then. He'll chip down the track and surprise him. Good batting. A bit disappointed simply because
Now you got Santner with the. So look, all the class, and here's a maximum of note. Takes him to 99 now. Afternoon, gents.
Afternoon, Danny. Afternoon, everybody. And what a terrific shot. Most importantly, look at the footwork. Look at the way he's made great use of the depth of the crease. This is marginally short, but because he's taken a big stride back, he's able to pull that into the stands. That is a terrific shot.
What's been amazing, Danny and Saniji, is that in spite of the wickets falling at the other end, it's not affected his momentum and the rhythm with which he's batted. That's what stood out in this innings. 99 of 86. It's only kept him going.
Please give our ball back. Well, one of them anyway. I'd like to get it back and get on with proceedings, because I think Shubman Gill would quite like to get it back and get on with things.
Exactly, because you don't want any interruption in your rhythm. But this is something that must have happened to you quite a bit, you know, the ball going in the neighbour's garden or something like that.
Yes, and then interrupting my rhythm of bowling and getting a sore neck.
But did you have a long run up in the garden as well?
Huge. The rest of the gnomes. Loved it. Yeah. Crowd coming alive once again. Yeah, listen to it. Third overall for Shubman Gill, and 2 rather recently. So, yeah, take a bow, sir.
Yeah, what a moment, and the way he's batted in these ODIs is just amazing. At the beginning of the Sri Lankan series, there was this chat that Ishan Kishan has been left out. He's just got a double 100. There are others snapping at his heels. But just a few games, and the consistency with which you bat just snuffs out all that talk.
90. This is the 100 moment. Taking his helmet off gently. And everybody in that dugout standing up to applaud. And then flinging his arms wide. Wide down the legs.
Lovely lure, lovely lure.
No, as ever through extra. 4 more. Shubman Gill.
That is such a brilliant shot. Again, someone who bowls slightly round arm and bowls that middle and leg line. For him to back away and then play a shot like that with so much power and keep it along the ground, yeah, just tells you how special this player is.
Yes, wonderful use of the feet too. He doesn't toss the ball too much, and if anything, that ball was bowled at 95 kilometers per hour.
Yes, lovely buddy.
Full shot. There he goes with another beauty. Absolutely magical shot that. And what a way to get to 1,000 runs in one-day internationals.
Yeah, 19 innings, again a special shot. And just imagine that he's got there in 19 innings, 5 quicker than Virat Kohli. And Shikhar Dhawan too. But he's looking in good touch, extremely good touch. Just the way he picked that from outside the off stump. A bit of Mark Waugh in it. Still.
For those seems a gap there in the field, and hello and goodbye. Poof. Who else?
Well, the previous delivery didn't quite middle it, but this time around sweetly out the middle for a boundary. This is the slower one. Change of pace, about 12 kilometers slower than the previous delivery, so gave him a little bit of time as well. But the use of the crease that he's making is really very, very impressive.
Just get the feel. Oh, that's a fine shot. Oh, reaching 50. And he's made them pay the price for it. Now that's adding insult to injury. A difficult catch being put down and then followed by a glorious shot on the up.
Well, how often do you see this drop catch followed by a boundary? Well, Shipley, he's only got himself to blame. It was a tough chance. Rolls his fingers over it. Little off cutter. Shubman Gill, sort of form he's in, wasn't even that full. He just leans on it. Well balanced, precise placement.
the last 2 minutes.
Unlikely.
And it's this shot he plays so well. How good is that? There's long on, there's deep mid wicket. And he split the field to perfection. That's a real quality shot. It's a short arm jab and it's raced away.
Such a high quality innings that. It's been controlled but aggressive at the same time, at the right time as well. Called for 2 when he hit it. He's timed the ball so well throughout his innings. Didn't give the mid wicket or long on any chance.
Oh, that's a big hit. And what a way to bring up 150 for Shubman Gill. No half measures when he hits it. And that's sailed into the crowd.
What an innings of class, Shubman Gill. He's done it in style to get his 150, and he's done it with aggression. He's been aggressive throughout.
To either Bracewell or Santner in a flash here. Clean as it gets. The dugout applauds it, the crowd applauds it. It's been a fabulous innings. Well,
The pitch report.
Bound 6. Tikna, already you know you're out. Now we'll go for 4. No, he cuts it out. Right, straight up, but it's going to fall in no man's.
Shots.
Straight back, just over the fielder. Wherever that little pocket of energy is, it's just come out briefly. At last, India get that boundary hit, cleared the fielder, but not by too much.
Yeah, just the sheer consistency of that front foot on display. Again, flat batting it, just a half press towards the bowler, and then impeccable timing once again.
Make it about 12, 18 inches over. What now? So far. He's connected that all right. Wow, that's gone deep, deep, deep into the stadium. And Shubman Gill is now starting to turn it on. What a player. 181 now. Do love a biggie. And he got all of this answer. Banged it into the surface to Tickner, and well, it was at lovely height. It was around low chest high for the tall right-handed Shubman Gill. Man, did he make it disappear. Could this be the over India wanted? 3-1-6 now.
3-1-8 on this ground is a winning score, batting first. So India 3-1-6. Again, the odd indication that the ball might turn. So Kuldeep Yadav, Washington Sundar, and even the seamers will come into play. But again, depends on how much the surface has to offer under cooler conditions. But what a knock this has been. The highest at this venue.
Tickner's just dropped his length a little bit and been punished. That's up. We'll have to go for Tickner.
distance too. Drifting down the leg side. Is he starting to think about a double here? Is Shubman Gill?
And he should. Because at this moment he's got an absolute free license to swing at everything. And it's easier because he doesn't have to run. He can play shots. And he's played them really well. Another 6, helping it on its way.
Now straight down the ground. What a player, Shubman Gill. We're seeing a young man take giant strides in his career today. He's hitting shots everywhere, square, behind the wicket towards fine leg, now straight over the bowler's head, and he's taking on a mighty bowler in Lockie Ferguson.
Yeah, just got sucked into the trap a little bit because I think he wanted to go full ideally, and he just got clipped off his hip for 6, and so then he's got to get it straight and full, but he missed his length.
6. Is that another 6? There goes Shubman Gill, 200 not out. Young man, you've lit up this stadium, you've lit up the lives of so many people who enjoy watching you play. And what a privilege it's been to watch you take these strides. 6, 200 not out of 336. We're seeing a magnificent young player in full flow today. What a player, Gill.
Didn't celebrate immediately. We generally don't see any overt celebrations from Shubman Gill. Another piece of perfect timing. Everyone is happy, and then come the celebrations.
Wonder if he's got time to remember those days when the family moved from their little town to Chandigarh to allow him to play cricket. What an investment that's been. Will fall short for a single. And now that investment has proved so profitable that we've produced the youngest player to score a double 100 in one-day internationals. It's a good time for young players. Just the other Ishan Kishan scores a double. Now Shubman Gill scores a double. One's 23, the other's 24. 19 of this over. Now has he got one? Has he got one? Yes, he has. He's teasing that fielder at long on. He's just offering hope to that fielder and yanking it away.
Unlucky braces. Michael Bracewell on that firing line again. I saw one of the previous over disappear quite comfortably. Not bad thinking from Shipley, but slow on at the woodwork from Gill, just too good.
9 6s now. He's lit up the stadium in Uppal. Has it been taken? What a catch. What a catch. Glenn Phillips is one of the best in the business, and he's taken an extraordinary catch to end an innings to remember for a very, very long time. And I'll tell you one thing, all these people near Full House in Uppal, they will remember this story when they're sitting with their grandchildren and telling them, you know what, I saw this magnificent double 100 from Shubman Gill.
Yeah, an exceptional innings coming to an end through an exceptional catch. A low flyer in Shubman Gill. What a knock this has been. Everyone here in Uppal and around the world, what a sensational display of batting from a young man. Virat is happy, Hardik is happy, everyone is happy.
So Shubman Gill goes for 208. It's 345 for 8 now.